Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, take it in your stride. Mama used to say, live your life, live your life, live your life. Oh. Hey, Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. And Mama used to say, take it in your stride. Mama used to say, hey, 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 hey.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most that
The shot by James, no good.
wow, missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Irving. No luck on that one. We played just over a minute here in the first. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Vintage finger roll, gotta love it.
It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Durant with it. Started now by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And Cleveland making a change here.
Number 0, Kevin Love.
To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings and he finds them.
Here's James. Tipped. They get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Durant pulls it in.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Barry. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Here's Irving. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland. Number 43, Brad Daugherty.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Irving. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Curry. On the wing, Durant. For 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Mitchell. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Golden State. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks. Yes, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Curry, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, Love always has his head up and scanning the floor for open passing.
It's stolen by James. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Curry's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Pass to Arizon. And here's Durant. Check by James. Here's Arizon. No good again that time. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. James inside. Oh, and the jam by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Left side Curry. Here's Barry. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Harrison pulls it in.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Up top Curry. Over Garland. That one a little long.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Uneasy, two, on the layup. Chamberlain's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
James, outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Barry pulls it in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Durant, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
The Warriors leading from outside the arc. They get the rebound. Pass to Arizon. Goes back up. Here's Barry. Shot clock at 6. Oh, KD! Filthy!
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good. Outside Garland. To the middle. Here's Love. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Love's got his first basket.
And Love is a high percentage shooter in the paint.
Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
The three from Mitchell. Thompson with some nice D. And the Warriors call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Warriors lead by 4. And stolen by Irving. And they're pushing it up. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Irving's got 6 points.
Yeah, Irving has a sixth sense for where to find his shot.
Here's Thurman. The rebound by Doherty. Here's Carr. On the wing, Irving. Six to shoot. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Wow, look at Kevin Love attacking the rim, using his height to get up there.
Irving for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
It's stolen by Love. Here's Carr. Outside Love. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
To halt the run. That one's wide left.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Doherty. Here's Nance. Clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
A nice shot by Mullen.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Takes a step back. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson left side. Here's Mullen. Knocks down the triple. Mullen's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Outside Irving. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Thurman. And the Warriors with possession here. It's stolen. Here's Love. Cleveland working the ball around now. Fires from deep. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And stolen by Green. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, deflected. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Irving's got 11 points.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, what a gutsy drive by Kyrie. Taking it right into the defense and getting fouled while shooting.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Brian?
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Durant, and that misses. That would have put him up. James, right side. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Left side, Durant. That puts him in the lead. Durant's got 12.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is good by James. He has 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Down low. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Pass to Curry. Stolen by Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Back to James. The layup off target. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Doherty.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And a nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Chamberlain. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Chamberlain's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
5 on the clock. Outside Irving. Curry with a steal. The 3. The rebound by Doherty.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Mitchell up top. Outside Irving. 4 on the clock. On the take. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 15.
A magician with the ball. Irving can get to anywhere he wants and finish with either hand. And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's James. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Durant. There's the three. And the Warriors with another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's James. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8 points now.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Chamberlain. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Curry with a steal. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Irving. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Curry. With 1 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And James has got the ball here for Cleveland. Pass to Garland. Back to James. On the wing, Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
Crafty. I mean, Mitchell showing the ball, then pulling it back down.
That one's no good. The Warriors lead by 7. And here's Thompson for 3. Controls the rebound and the putback. Durant's got 22.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Garland, no good. From downtown. Durant's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. James with the ball. Pass to Ilgauskas. Chamberlain pulls it in. Curry looking it over. Here's the 3. That shot missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Garland. Offensive rebound. Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Durant. The Warriors lead by 9. And here's Thompson for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Outside Durant. Here's the pick. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Mitchell. Out to James. And a miss there on the triple.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Warriors call timeout. Get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Warriors coach was going over with his guys. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Thanks for that, Allie. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. The putback. Oh, wow!
Look out!
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Oh, the shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 9. James. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Irving looking around. And he drives in. Love. Oh, he leaves no question.
Yeah, and that said, it's hard to stop Love. He can roll to the hoop, pop out for the jumper.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The Cavaliers call timeout.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancer.
That free throw no good. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Spin.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Draymond Green. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Cavaliers trail by 13. Irving outside. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for one. Tim.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Oh, he it.
It's safe to say the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Irving. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. It's stolen by Love. Irving goes in. Love outside. Another chance. He takes it in. Blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Irving fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're ahead by 17. All right, guys, what do you think?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He launches. Fires the three. Ooh, it misses. Irving. Bucket. Curry. Can't get the three. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin.
To back like Drizzy Mill with Molly Cyrus dissing, rapping, twerking like Hank Hill, and then I'm supposed to act like I could take it as a joke. Be hearing slot from them nervous white folks. Don't trip, I like those that don't trip out my skin or my lips or my goals. When E.T. at phone home, he called me like, hold on. I came back to pick my mans up, plan to jump another planet. God let me ball, God let me Andre the Giant. The rap game, I'm so defiant, cause and I'm not being violent. Whatever, man. I gotta get my together, man. Predict the rain like the weather, man. Predict them days getting better, man. We got this. God let me ball, God let me ball. Get a crib that's high as a scraper, ball like a Laker. The Lakers ball like the ball. I'm about my paycheck, by my mama crib where she got no neighbors. Ball and it's slow for you. When I ball, I told you I would ball. Then I ball, and I might not see you later. Into my player, God let me ball. Alright, that's enough.
1, 2, 3, woo! Look right past me, you slept wrong. Not all pain turns to Teflon. If that's my soul, that's a bet, brum. New face patience, bank tested, breath long. Money be a raft when you're trying to swim. And your vision is dim, cause the tunnel is grim. Had to make a lot of shifts with the way of the wind. On the whim, level win, so my high end is step strong. We fight for fun, I'd rather look stupid trying till I go dumb. I always hit it mad growing up, now I know some. My time divided, weeks inspired, days revival. I was crying, seconds drying. Blow with pride and lift the tire, Jim spin off, avoid the spiral with these reps decided. Never salty, look back or spin wrong.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fate done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose. Know about a miss, seen a lot of passion. The color tone brushed by the pig name will never have a ring of its own diamond fit. Cause the pressure was emitted by another, not a chin. Acceptance, I used to give a about it in its best sense. Impressive is not my way to less than charade, a guest list. Party favors, a half-baked chips on the table. The host is a showboat, 9 out of 10. I done seen deep waters on the fence, but it's never the
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. So the Rockets win the tip. Pass to Durant. There's the triple. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here's DiVincenzo. The Rockets making the shot. Randall is doubled. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And, Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Right side, Edwards. Smith with it. Now defended by Randall. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Gobert, the screen. And finished off by Gobert.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Stolen by McDaniel. Eason grabs the board.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
For Houston, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now here's Durant. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. Outside, KD. Shakes him. Here he goes. And that's 2 points on the layup.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
Here's Randall. Outside, Edwards. 5 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. They get the rebound. He can't get it to go. In the corner, it's Capella. Smith outside. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. At the elbow, Edwards. A shot by McDaniels, no good. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Randall. Gobert with it. And guarded by Capella. Here's Edwards. Eason grabs the board. 1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Capella at the elbow. It's tipped. And finished off by KD.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Now here's Randall. Still yet to score. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Houston moving it around. Lets it go from deep. KD can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Eason. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Offline with his 3. To the paint.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And so it's Kevin Durant. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Houston leading by 4. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Here's Highland. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Osumu misses the 3. And so it's Houston with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The 3 from KD. Minnesota with the rebound. Inside. Back to Osumu. It's stolen by Capella. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to KD. Houston needs to get a shot off. Oh, KD buries the 3.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
It's taken away by Smith. Here's Capella. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Conley surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Shepard. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
To halt the run. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets leading by 12. Shepard with the ball. And there's the drive. Mike Conley grabs the miss. You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized. And he's a great mentor to the young players on his team.
That one falls.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And Tate throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The first free throw is good. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Great anticipation by Şengün, which he quickly turns into a fast break.
Here's Edwards, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's stolen by Edwards. From past the arc, for three, Edwards nails it.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And Reed throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out. That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Got that one up quick. Shepherd's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love the rise and fire mentality Shepherd has. It's what makes him such a dangerous scorer.
Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Minnesota, trailing by 10. Here's Gobert. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
And look at the big man get up when Gobert takes flight. Well, you are in for a show.
Here's Randall. Rebound by Smith.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Poke loose and stolen by Şengün. Launches a three. Durant finishing it off in transition.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Here's McDaniels. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, KD. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Now, Shepard. He's got 5 from about 16.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. So a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Randall outside. From outside the arc.
Man, Şengün was practically in his jersey.
Great defense that time from Şengün. Stolen by McDaniels. Good on the shot. McDaniels got 5.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Durant. Durant raising up.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Over to the wing. Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 12.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
A putback. Pass to Okogie. And here is Şengün. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's KD. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Pass to Smith. Back to Durant. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Randall. Takes it inside. And Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum. And that turns into airtime for the slam.
It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
For 3, Edwards. Edwards on target. Drills it from way out there.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
It's taken away by Smith. Down low. Looking to get it going. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
Good on both. Here's Randall. Left side, Edwards. Here goes. Whoa!
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's Shepard. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
To the inside. Gobert. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And it's now only a 1-point Rocket lead. Here's Edwards. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. Oh, here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So it's the Rockets now. At one point, they led by 16. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
McDaniels outside. And stolen by Eason. Pushing it up. Pass to Finney-Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Now Eason. Here's Şengün. And a miss there on the triple.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
And stolen by Şengün. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Durant. Ooh, sweet move inside from Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
KD on the wing. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Edwards. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Stolen by McDaniels. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall no good. Fires for 3. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Back to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it goes down 2 points.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see why.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. teams making some changes here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Durant. Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Reed. He's off from 3. Thompson. Driving in. And he jams it in.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Well, you can tell Reed's teammates believe in him. They trust that he's going to come up with important points when they need him to.
Thompson. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Rockets leading by 4. Durant fires and hit the 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Juzang. Durant rips down the rebound. Amen Thompson. Here's Eason. Launches it. And down goes the 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Let's lose a 3. Reed with the rebound. And Reed has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. The 3 is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Durant. Beyond the arc. Not that time. It won't go.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And there's the 3. And the Rockets with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Oh, one-handed!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And there's the dunk.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbound, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
Minnesota calls timeout. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Edwards. 3. Good. Jacks up a 3. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Randall. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
Well, you need the 3 here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.